Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Alec Bohm is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. These Rockies guys come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
The second baseman.
Digging in, Phil Gosselin. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. Now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dahl's in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
That is it. The shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Ready with the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another try at 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to holding the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
He'll start this one at 269. 21 homers and 36 Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Gregorius, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair. Brandon Workman gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black. This is in the air to left. McCutchen is after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 4.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trevor Story. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to the plate, Adam Hazley. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here comes the first pitch. Here's the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Nunez corrals it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out.
The pitcher, number 44.
Digging in now, Brandon Workman. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. From the stretch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Alec Bohm. He flied out leading off the ball game. First pitch on its way. Hit to first. Murphy's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. And this is low, ball 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. McCutchen going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. In the air to straightaway right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. 2 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson.
The second baseman.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Rockies strike for 1 on the homer by Arenado. We've played 2, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Phil Gosselin. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
High and deep to right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now back. Right
Here's
field.
Bryce Harper now.
Right. Harper.
First pitch on its way. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's popped up. Story has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up JT Realmuto. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Nunez is under it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll have bottom of the 3rd now, and next to hit is the catcher, Dom Nunez.
The catcher, Dom.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, number 52. He stands in for the first time in this one. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he popped him up. Goslin backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ready now, Kevin Pillar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there, currently 2nd best on the ball club. Striding in for the Rockies, David Dahl, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Rockies strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Soft liner to the right side, but an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. In there for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go in a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his sixth strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number two.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Daniel Murphy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
So now to the plate, Brandon Workman. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pilar's there. 2 down.
Now batting,
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alec Bohm. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Popped him up. Real Muto waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius has it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Coming to the plate now, Dom Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and a strike to count. I'm set with the 0-1.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Bohm in foul ground. 2 gone. Josh Fuentes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Josh Fuentes.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. No home runs as of yet, and 4 RBIs. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first home run of the season as the Rockies move out in front now, a 3-2 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Kevin Pillar stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Grounded weakly toward 3rd. Scooped up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-2 Colorado. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pillar. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's flared out toward left. And that's in there. Base hit. So he's aboard with his 2nd hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. To the plate now, JT Realmuto. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And another foul ball. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Working for the punch out and the offering. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 2-2. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Rockies are out in front, 3-2. David Dahl to the plate now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And 1 gone. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Count now, a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. The count now at 2-1. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Skied into very shallow right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Blackmon rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 4-2. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We're through 6 full. It's the Rockies 4 and the Phillies. Michael Givens is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A 1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Tries to dump this one out to left. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
Now that
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. No hits to this point.
McCutchen.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. McCutchen moves well on his way to second now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Adam Hazley is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hard ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Skied into straightaway right. After it is Blackman. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Now batting, third base.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Alec Bohm. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Rockies lead it 4-3. Jose Alvarado gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jose Alvarado.
Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a perfect 2 for 2. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Now that big curveball for a strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. And it remains a 4-3 game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. James Pazos will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tony Walters is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Now batting, Bryce Harper. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. To 1-2 now. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, JT Realmuto. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So that'll bring up Tony Walters. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Looking at his career totals, Walters has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
The center fielder, number 11.
So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. 2-1 the count to Pillar. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he fouls this one off. Takes this the other way to right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The batter.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. In for strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Hazley will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
2 out here and a runner at second. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Scott Ober comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Urquidy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Gloved by Murphy. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
The first baseman, number 17.
At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Murphy is there. 2 gone.
The left fielder.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen. From the stretch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away for his guys.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Colorado used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 52 wins his 3rd of the season. Scott Oberg wraps it up for the save, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.